towards a new topic, that is of the addition. Addition means basically you have to subtract a value from the cell 1 of the value of the cell 1 from the cell 2, and you will get the answer. That answer could be in the positive or it could be in the negative. So I have made a table for your understanding and for your clarity, that how we can do this, how we can use a function of the subtraction easily and within few minutes or within few seconds. So basically, as previously have seen the tables of John, Peter, Jeff and Eliza, they have scored the following marks in semester 1, and I've just changed the marks for the semester 2 as well for your better understanding. Here we will see how much marks they have got and what is the difference between two of these semesters. Likewise, for the subtraction, we will use the sign of is equal. We will select the value of the first column and we will use the sign minus, and we will choose the second value from where we have to subtract the values. So we get the answer in 4. It's very easy, it's very common, and you can easily use this function everywhere in the Excel. That's a basic thing that you can use that. Let me share it with you with an example. So we have the value, or you can say we have got amount of rupees 50,000, that you have borrowed from your friend, and you have borrowed 45,000 rupees from another friend. Meanwhile, you have got your salary, that is 100k. So right now, what you have to do, you can make a simple planner for your home as well, for your budget as well, that how you can manage your expenses by subtracting, additioning or division. So likewise, you will use the column you can simply say you have a price of 1 lakh with you, that you got as your salary, and how much amount you have after returning the amount to your friends from whom you borrowed the amount. You will be left with the 5,000 rupees. So simply what you have to do, you can select all the values, or you can select you can write it as well. Like first, the amount is your salary, and you subtracted the amount, that is second 45,000 from another friend and the 50,000 from your first friend. So the answer will be 5,000 rupees. It's so easy to do. So let's see how much marks Jeff, John, Peter and Lisa have scored in the second semester. Likewise, we will select the column 12 and we will get it minus from the column, from the marks that John has scored in the semester first. Same likewise, we will select the marks of the Peter from the semester 2 and we will subtract it with the marks that Peter has got in the semester first. We will repeat the same for the Jeff. All you have to do is to focus the column you are going to select and then the column from which you have to subtract. So right now, if you see that only John has shown improvement in the second semester, whereas Peter has scored 12 less marks, Jeff has scored minus 9 marks, Eliza has also scored minus 2 marks as compared to from the first semester. So this is the basic formula of the subtraction that we have used. So now moving towards the next topic, that is of multiplication. In order to multiply any two values, you just have to make sure we are selecting the right column. Likewise, just for an example, at the moment you have 50,000 rupees available in your pocket, and you want to see if you use the same amount for the next 10 or 20 or 30 weeks, so how much amount you will be having. So just write down 30 in front of that, and in order to get the answer you will be selecting the column 1, that is B21. You will use the sign of multiplication, and you will select the other column for the same. So here is the answer, that is 1.5 million. If you get 50,000 for the next 30 months, you will be saving, your saving will be of 1.5 million, or you can say your saving will be of 15 lakhs. So that is so much easy to use to understand. So moving ahead towards next topic, that is of division. Like addition, like subtraction, like multiplication, we can also use the division for the same purpose. Let me add few columns for your better understanding of division and percentage as well. So in order to have the division, we will use the same is equal to sign. First we're going to apply that formula on student John. Student John has scored 15 marks in semester first out of 20, so we can easily enter 20 marks over here. We can copy this formula, we can paste over here. Look, it's so easy to do such things. How Excel can easily help you out to go through all the things to make your mark sheet so easily and within no time span. All you have to do is to learn the things and practice it again and again, instead of doing it once and you will and opening the same thing after 1 month or 3 months or 5 months time period. You need to focus and practice it on daily basis. Likewise, I've used the same formula. I've just copy and paste, and I hope so it will work on that on every cell. So all you have to do, you have to edit the marks of Peter, John, Jeff, and Eliza. This is the division, or they have got the marks. And same way, likewise, if you want to have the percentage for the values as well, you can simply apply the formula over here. like we are copying and pasting the same value everywhere, but it's not the same case. So I'm done with that. Now you have to, for the percentage, all you have to do is right click on the mouse and go to the format cells, change these values into percentage, click on the number tab and select the percentage, and you may use the decimal up to the point 0.1 value. Oh, look, how's that so easy to do. All we have to do is just to copy paste the same function on each and every column. Likewise, we have done it in the previous one. Look, that's so easy to go. So it's so easy for us that John has scored 75 marks, Peter has scored 50 marks, Jeff has scored 65, and Eliza had scored 60 marks in the English. This is basically the percentage of English subject. This is a percentage of the math subject. This for the drawing. And this is for the science. And the last thing that we need to do, we can also have the scores of the total percentage they have scored in all the subjects. Likewise, Peter has scored 59.1 marks out of 80. So let's see who is the topper. We use the same function of the percentage by selecting the cells, numbers, percentage over here. We can use a format painter to formalize the style, the function. That's the same thing. So you can look at the values now. Aliza is on the top. Oh, John is a bit down on the second position with the 0.1 percentage, with the less 0.1 percentage. And the third one is the Jeff, and the third one is the Peter, and the fourth one is the Jeff. Likewise, we have got the scores of the second semester as well. Peter, who was on the second position now is on the top, and Eliza is still on second. Peter is on fourth now, and Jeff is on the third. So guys, you have learned today the basic 5 function that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the percentage. That's all for today. Now we can go for the more functions by tomorrow, and we'll get back to you. Today we are going to start new trainings on Microsoft Excel for the people who wants to learn the Excel right from the start, right from the beginning. So in order to learn Excel, first of all you need to have Microsoft Office to be installed on your system or on your laptop. If you can see that my Microsoft Excel is already installed on my system, so I'm going to open the file. In order to open the file, you need to click right on your Excel sheet and it will open a new page for you. Right here we have few tabs like File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and in the last we have a View. So one by one in my upcoming sessions I will tell you the functions and all the things related to these tabs. In order to open a new page, you just have to go on the file option and you will click on the new and you will click on the blank workbook. Right now we have got a new workbook on which we are going to start the work. Today's topic we are going to share with you is of addition. Second will be of subtraction. Third one will be of multiplication. Fourth one will be of division, and the fifth one will be of percentage. So now we are moving towards our first topic for the beginners, that is one addition. In order to start your practice and your expertise on the workbook of Microsoft Excel, you need to learn the basic few things. The first one is this is known as the rows and this one is known as the column. So whatever you will do, you will remember with the column and the row name. Likewise, if I say this location is falls into A2 and B2, means row number A2 and the column number is B2, right? You need to understand this one. So we are going to start the addition right from the addition formula. The first one is you have to add few numbers. For example, John has scored few marks in English subject, in math subjects, in drawing subjects, in science subjects. So we have a student named John, Peter, Jeff, and Eliza. So John has scored 15 marks in English. He has scored 10 marks in maths. Likewise, 16 marks in drawings and 14 marks in science. So now we want to sum up their marks. So we will use a formula of sum. We will press the is equal to sign and will use the formula sum and will open the bracket. Bracket open means we have to select the row and the column from where and from which up to we have to calculate their marks. I have selected the column number C2 and row number A2 and selected till the subject of science, that is F2, and row number A2. I close the bracket. Now I am pressing enter. So if you see, the sum of all the marks are 25. Likewise, we will enter the marks of Peter. Same like we press the is equal to sign and sum, bracket open and bracket closed. Is equal to open sign and bracket closed. So you will see we have selected from the column C4 C, and this one is 1 2 3 4, and we have selected an area till F column and 4 number row number is 4, and now we are pressing the enter. Now for the Lisa we have 12 marks, 19 marks, 11 marks, 16 marks. So what we can case do, we can also copy the formula like control plus C, and we will place in this column with the help of control plus V. Instead of typing the formula again and again, you can copy like control C and will paste over here with by pressing control plus V. So you got the marks. Now in case we want to sum up how much marks everyone has got in English, so we are going to sum here right here as well. Is equal to sign by selecting C2, pressing shift button and arrow down key up to C5, bracket close, enter. Now we are copying the formula control C and we will paste in every column. So now you have seen we have got the sum of all the subject of all the students within hardly few seconds. Now we want to see who is the topper of this group, who has got the highest marks over here. So like this we have just calculated, we have just taken the sample of the 4 students, and if we have a sample of more than 100 or 150 or 200 students, so it will not possible to calculate, to see and get each and every student one by one. So we have a formula over here as well, total. we will rename this column as a total and rename this column as a student. Now we will select all of it. We will go to data. We will select the sort button. Sort, the function of the sort is that it selects the column ascending or by descending. No, we have selected the column total. We want to see which of the student has got the highest marks, so we will press the total. We have selected a total column. We want to see from the largest to the smallest one. Now it's been sorted out, so we can easily see that Eliza has got the first position, John is at the second, Peter is on the third, and the Jeff is at the third position. Right? Now our next topic is of addition. We will use the same data and we will try to learn all these topics with this data, and in case you feels any query regarding that, you can comment in this section as well. Now we want to see what was the difference between each student. For that we need to learn the formula of subtraction as well. I'm copying the same data that we have made for the students by selecting Ctrl C and pasting the formula data over here with Ctrl V.